Hello and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess and I go by Melinda NailFanatic. If you're new to the channel, thank you for checking us out and for subscribing and getting the notifications and joining in on the comments and such. If you're returning, welcome back. This is a timeless reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus, whether you follow true sidereal or tropical, whatever astrology you follow. If you're looking for a Taurus video, regardless of the placement in the birth chart, this is a Taurus video. The universe knows what you're looking for, knows who you are, all that stuff. I don't need to. That ain't my business. That's the universe business. My business is to make the information, put it out there, and universe will guide you to this. And if you don't even know why you're looking at a Taurus video right now, then there's really something in this for you, because everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens on accident. So here to start for you, Taurus, we're going to begin with a message from the download. All of my decks have been pre-shuffled. So let's get one card out of the deck for Taurus, please and thank you. Ooh, love this for you. Live, love, empower all is your message, Taurus. Live, love, empower all. The image shows you as the core of a network. Look at that. And you have access to different ones who are brought right into your experience. And you have the ability to create energy behind that. And what energy are you going to choose? Taurus, it looks like you're choosing to be an empowering force. So let's get some overall about what is happening for you. We'll be using my Eye of Love Tarot. Okay. So we're going to see what is the energy that Taurus is moving out of spiritually. And what is the energy that Taurus is moving into? Then we'll look at home life in the same way, money flow, and romance as well in the same way. And now that the first card is flipped, we're just going to be pulling right off the top. So spiritually, you've come out of judgment, going into, now moving into 8 of Cups. Home life, you've come out of 10 of Pentacles, moving into the Queen of Wands. In regards to money flow, you're coming out of the 5 of Swords. And the energy you're coming into is the Tower. In regards to romance, you're coming out of the Devil. Wow, Taurus. Wow, just wow is all I have to say about that. And you're coming into the 6 of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. This says you've been giving a lot of thought to your goal, the vision for your life purpose, what you want to create, which way you want to go in life, what is of value to you has been at the foundation of a lot of the experience that you've been going through in your recent times. And so look, we're going to go ahead and go deeper into these different aspects here that we discussed already and pulled the overall energies for. So let's first look at spirituality, because spirituality is the hub. It is the core of the engine that spins in your life. It makes everything spin. It's all spinning on one axis, and that is your spirituality. Your spirituality is a driving force behind everything in your life, having it or lacking it, and the way you utilize it as well. So let's go ahead and see what we have coming in for Taurus regarding spirituality, please and thank you. And again, now we're using the Hermetic Tarot, and the first cards have fallen, so we'll just pull right off the top. All the decks are pre-shuffled. So spirituality, I see you in this move to get away with the 8 of Cups. You are taking your power back at this time. Ooh, and it's an offer to really stand in your power. The cross by the Ace of Cups, this is an energy of, I am the source, I am the power, and I can do and move according to the guidance of my spirit. And I feel like you're feeling a strong, vital energy, like just very powerful, very much in your skin. Let's see, you're moving. Yeah, 6 of Swords coming out next, saying things are going to get easier, moving into calmer waters. A lot of the challenges and difficulties that you have dealt with in the past, they are over. And it's because of new love. It's because of self-love. I feel like it's because your spiritual focus. So some of you are also starting new spiritual regimes. Some of you are being a lot more attentive to your water intake. water intake coming up is very important in this. With that Ace of Cups energy. Somebody is practicing hot yoga, or is that what Bikram yoga is? Because I also heard Bikram yoga. Overall, you're going to have a manifestation. 10 of Pentacles. So when I say you're going to have a manifestation, you're going to materialize something in your physical experience as a side effect of this spiritual work you've been doing. So what's happening is you're choosing you all the time right now in a spiritual way. That's closed out old karmic cycles for you. It's giving you moves towards those goals and visions that you had, that life purpose that we saw in the Page of Pentacles. It's the use of your power in a very potent way to materialize all your hopes, dreams, wishes, fulfill your life purpose. You've been working on what you've been working on, what has been of value to you, what have you been wanting, desiring, choosing for yourself, working on building something up. It's going to work out, and your spiritual practice is like a gathering of the resources to bring all that to manifestation. Yes, I see that you have something you had wished for coming to fruition for you as you're putting your spiritual practice and your spiritual body. I hear your spiritual body in an elevated position. And I'm hearing this song. Everybody's asking why I'm smiling now from ear to ear. Finally, you put me first, 'cause baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only thing I see. And it's like, this is you singing to you, giving yourself this lovely ballad. That's so powerful, Taurus. And it's like, as a result, in your spiritual realm, the spirit is here with you, and they're guiding you to what is this. For somebody, you're going to be moving into a commitment that you really want with somebody who's very reliable, very stable, right? They're saying for you, it's important to remember that the old karma is over, the old energy is over, you're in a new energy, that the choices you made of late have brought you into a whole new vibration. And so anywhere where you felt stifled before because of family karmic cycles or ancestral patterns, or your own karma for your past deeds in life, what have you, whatever you think it is, right? If you think you've been paying off a past life dues, honey, that's done. You're finished with it. You're on to the next. Yes, I see that things are going to be getting better for you. I see gains for you coming in the physical world that make you very happy. And so we're going to look deeper into what that looks like. But overall, it's like you realize that there is nothing more valuable than that you be in this place of love, of higher vibration, and knowing that you've chosen to take your powerful stance in regards to how you're affected emotionally. So something, how to walk away from some shit that just don't fit right. It don't sit right. It ain't for you. You'd have figured this out, and now you know exactly what to do. So you stick it to your truth. You ain't hesitate to cut nothing short. And why? Because you are what you needed. You are what you were looking for. You are the whole whole enchilada, honey. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at home life. I'm going to use the After Tarot. This deck I hadn't prepared, so I was guided to add in home life, and so so let me get a thorough shuffle here, connecting the body and the body, connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connect in the spirit, heart, and mind. Connect in the spirit and the spirit. Okay. Somebody needs to hear the shuffling for whatever reason, body, heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak, and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity with the zodiac sign Taurus, as they're seeking their Taurus information. What guidance do you have for us? What can you reveal regarding home life? So it looks like you are very well committed to your family life. You may have put that above your career, above your own romantic life, again, pretty much against or above everything that you needed. You've been raising kids. You've been taking care of a house. You've been taking care of family, maybe your parents or something like that. Whatever this was, you have been taking care of. It was time for you to, move on from that, to let go of those obligations, for the fact that, you have some things that have been waiting on the sidelines for you to do. So let's go ahead and see what the cards are going to show about the experience. So once the first one falls, we'll go ahead and just pull the others from the after tarot, please. What guidance do you have for us? Okay. So starting with the Nine of Wands as a situation. Yeah, you're realizing where you need to, you need help. Somebody said, I just need some help. And somebody's like, I'm tired of being the help. I heard that come through. I'm tired of being the help. Somebody's asking for help and somebody is tired of being the help. The opportunity presenting itself is the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody has an opportunity to get lost in work. Somebody is like, I haven't been doing the work that I should. I haven't been focused on my own career, whatever that is. And now it's like, I got to take this opportunity. So the advice for you is the Ace of Wands. Yes. Take that choice, make that choice, move forward in that direction, what you're feeling, because that is the guidance for you. And you'll still be loved. The Knight of Cups is there. You'll still be loved. You'll still be loved. So somebody thinks if they let go of taking care of all these family obligations, like they ain't gonna be no love there no more. That's not the case. That is not the case. I feel like if you make this move to go into your career, your creative pursuits, you're actually following Spirit's guidance according to your own life purpose at this time. Yeah, you've made a decision with Judgment coming at the bottom of the deck. You've made a decision about your home life that changes the way you interact with whatever home life means to you. This is, of course, your family and stuff. Yeah, you started to get epiphanies. Spirit started speaking to you, showing you like it's time for you to come out of the house. It's time for you to get out there, put yourself out there. It's time to close down this cycle of being obligated for others. And I feel like this is in harmony with your spirit. Your spirit has guided you very much. So you have the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, the Moon, and the Chariot. For someone, you became overwhelmed when there was some sort of deception unveiled surrounding somebody in the home. And that was just the kick in the ass you needed to get out there and bust a move for yourself. Okay. I feel like if that deception energy was something that you experienced, I feel roommate energy in that. I feel roommate, not necessarily family. Okay. Yeah. So now it's like you can get what you want, but you got to get past your fears. Spirit is showing you love. Spirit is showing you that they're working with you, but you got to get past your fears and get past this idea of restricting yourself to handle what everybody else needs from you. Well, what do you need from you? What is your soul calling you to do? You're being asked to let go of feeling the responsibility to and the obligation to everybody else more than yourself. Like if you're not committed to you, dude, how do you expect anybody else to be committed to you? So it's saying this is a fresh start for you. Keep moving forward. There'll be a period where it'll be difficult for you because you'll be missing the community situation, certain people or something like that. But it's saying overall, when you really stop and think about it, you're going to remember how much less stress, how much more peaceful you are, less stressed out. So much stress and overwhelming went away when you let go of what was not your job to take care of no more. Because I don't feel, this is definitely not like somebody abandoning underage children, minor children, or nothing like that. This is somebody who is like, you've been doing too much for too long. Like, you were supposed to step back a long time ago. And here you are, and you're still overly involved. And so, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge for you moving forward, because you're used to stepping in, handling this, handling that, being like, you're used to running this shit. Okay, you can still run shit, but can you go run your life for a minute? Can you go run your life? Because if you change too many more diapers for too many more years, what's going to happen is you're going to miss out on the energy that's available for you right now to really take yourself and your own vision. There's something you always wanted to do. It's likely it has to do with your creative talents, a business move type of thing, or a relationship type of thing. And it's like, if you don't bust that move, the energy is not going to be the same as supportive as it is. Okay, we want to say this better. They're saying, no, that's not it. They're saying this energy is the most fertile with the less resistance to do it in. The resistance is only going to grow if you continue to do something that's not healing for your soul at this time. Wow. It's like spirit is calling you forward. That's never going to stop. But you sitting there fighting it. So now you got a ripping going on from your flesh and your spirit, and that's hurtful. And it causes a lot of chaotic situations and circumstances. So let's see what we have going on for you here. We have, as outcome, we had the Knight of Cups. So in regards to home life, yeah, I see you choosing fresh beginnings, again, being more independent. I see you moving forward, advancing, choosing to advance yourself. And again, the energy of investing in yourself coming up very strong. If you still have children at home, little ones, are saying they have to do this too. This is something, or they're going to be doing this too, but you're going to be doing it in a different way that allows you to still, of course, take care of your kids. Like, you got to take care of your kids. If they're too young, you got to take care of them. The ones that we're talking about stepping all the way back like that, your kids are grown. They should be washing their own laundry. My daughter was washing hers since she was 8. They should be cooking for their own kids. They should be cleaning their own toilets. And they should be washing their own dishes. You are not their house servant because you birthed them. Your job was to get them to that age. And I feel like you did teach them, but they haven't had to do it because you're always there doing it for them. So why clean? Mom's going to do it anyways. Mom's here. Let mom do it type stuff. Or why do I need to pay my bills? Dad will do it. Dad's always here. Dad just pays for everything. And then the kids out there foolishly utilizing their resources and expecting and has been getting you to pick up the slack. So let's go now into financial resources, money flow. What it was a 5 of Swords was going into is the Tower Lords. Okay. There's some Taurus energy here. You've been really like going against yourself, self-sabotage for real. What have you been, there's something, let me just see. Hold on. We got the Knight of Cups coming out. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords, and I flipped it in reverse, and they said leave it in reverse. I'm about to put it up right. And we have the Moon. Oh boy. Okay. And we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is Taurus. You have resources. You have had the resources. You had some coin there, right? And the situation was somebody came in drawing on you emotions. Somebody came in drawing on your emotions. Yes, somebody came in drawing on your emotions, and you wanted it. You gave to the situation where you're into it and you knew it was cross current. So you paid for something, you invested financially in something, and you kind of like was working against yourself. And you began to finally, spirit revealed to you how you were keeping yourself stuck financially. This situation was going to milk and milk and milk off of you. And there was emotional manipulation involved in this financial flow. And that, so what, all that pain and all that feeling of stuckness, remember we said in the beginning, your spirit is what matters because it's the engine that's driving everything in your life. So what I feel here is for you, Taurus, this individual that you connected yourself with was, you made them a priority. You know what, Taurus, you a big badass on the outside, but you a big old softy on the inside. You're a big old softy on the inside. You let your heart get you carried away. And finally, you got to see how, oh man, I kind of been playing myself right here. So now I feel like you've gone into this shift. You've shifted and you cut that energy off because we had the 9 of Wands coming out there. Yeah, you cut that energy off. You knew that you had to do something and you felt like, oh gosh, it's time. I can't keep doing this. This is draining me. It's a problem. So on top of it all, you were paying for everything and it was a problem. So you cut it all loose. You just cut it all off. Okay. It could have been whoever this person was. They came into your life. They seemed like they were supposed to be there. I mean, and it could have been a friend or a family member or whatever. It seemed like it was really supposed to be there. But at the end of the day, it's like you were protected from even more problems when you chose to dump this off, let it go, break free. So now that you've broken free with the 8 of Swords in reverse, you've broken free. It's like, okay, now you're seeing things more clearly, and it's time for you to choose some new things moving forward. I feel like you're reconnected to your happiness. Now, why is this all coming up in money flow? Because money is energy and it flows in the higher vibrations. And so, of course, heart chakra energy stuff is going to come up in regards to your money flow. If your vibration is low because you got stuff going on in love, guess what? It can affect your finances, is what we're saying. I mean, unless your finances got such a strong vibration going, it will overall lower your vibration. So what's happening here is you've made the decisions to set yourself free. You said, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm getting rid of these people because these people with that tower energy you're coming into, either you done it or you're about to do it in this financial flow. What I feel like that is you actually evicting 2 energies from your life. Get the fuck out. You and that high horse you came in on, yeah, you could hop on that thing and keep on moving type of energy. You got rid of something. Because you started to realize it was affecting you in so many ways, affecting you emotionally. But when you start to see it's affecting your money too, and you start to count up, you like, hold on, oh my goodness, look at how much money I've been spending on. I'm spending how many hundreds of dollars, how many thousands of dollars on the area week? Are you kidding? This is ridiculous, right? And so I feel like now you're just learning the lessons from the past. Overall, you're not knowing what's coming your way in regards to whatever this connection was let go of. Maybe now you're saying, I don't know about what's going to happen now that I dump my 2 best friends or my lover or my family or my cousin and my auntie or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you had to let go of somebody that was bringing in a whole bunch of negativity. This person was cold, cruel, and harsh. And so for you, the outcome, you need to understand that whatever it was you let go of, oh, they're going to get their karma. Just so you know, they're going to get their karma. And it was so much on your heart to let that go and let that tower fall where it may. Now, because karma was getting ready to be, literally, this is what I heard. I got to write this down. Are you serious? Somebody's getting their ass handed to them. That's what I heard. Somebody is getting their ass handed to them right now. And you were made to get out of the way of that. You showing up in the outcome financially as the Empress. So you still got it all. You gonna keep having it all. And you ain't got no problem bringing the tower down on somebody who think that they was gonna get your all, but didn't come in with nothing but a problem. That's what I heard. Okay. So that's what I have for you in Money Flow. Let's look at your romantic love life. I like to see what's coming up for you because, again, that remember what you were stepping out of in romance was the devil energy. So it all fits everything that we've been saying. This was somebody, it was a low vibrational connection, something where there was codependency, something where there was toxicity, there could have been abuse. Obviously, for somebody, there was some financial abuse. And you're coming into the Six of Pentacles, which is more of a generous benefactor energy, somebody who is very giving, somebody who's very sharing, somebody who is willing to make the investment in you in romance. So once the first card falls, we'll begin pulling off the top, and we have the Casanova Tarot here. And for those of you, I know I didn't mention, but I've been clarifying all of this with my handmade tarot. So let's see what we have in romance for the Taurus energy. First card fell. So let me just lay the others down because it fell face down. The bottom of the deck in romance, the Fool. I told you, you just shook something off. Look, the Fool. You by yourself. You on a new journey. You're in a new phase. You done closed out the old cycle, old lover. And while you out there, look at you ain't showing all you got. You may show your value and your worth that you wear that proudly. But you ain't going to show them that soft skin underneath. No, baby. You ain't showing that soft skin underneath. Somebody's changing their... I heard somebody's changing their appearance, okay, and whatever that means. Could be the way you dress, the way your hair done, the way you do makeup, whatever. So here's the situation for you in romance. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is saying that you are single. You're very well suited for romance. Yes. You're thinking about having a romantic partner. Some of you are thinking about a Leo energy. Somebody's thinking about having sex with that Leo energy. Somebody is fantasizing. Somebody's fantasizing. And interestingly enough, bam, it shows up. Yeah, it shows up in your life. There is a partner, as you've been single, fantasizing about having a partner. Some of y'all really got into that whole visualization. We've talked about it before, and many others I'm sure have talked about it, but it's like when you fall asleep, get in that meditative space and then feel the energy of your divine partner or your perfect partner or the person who loves you, who you love so much, your perfect, whatever, fill in the blank, right? And feel how good it feels to be embraced by them. If you can draw that in. So somebody's really been doing that and then bam, it shows up in your life. Okay. Opportunity, what's happening here? Oh, we have King of Swords energy showing up. That's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I heard, look, somebody don't want you to do this though. I feel like this, the way I'm looking at these cards, this person is sitting up here and they watching and they're not pleased that you are moving on and you're bumping into a connection that works well for you. This person this is like you're taking this action that I've always been afraid that you would do. Yeah, this is somebody who thinks that you are everything. This is somebody who you have ended things with. In the clarifiers, I have 9 energy. Yeah, this person does absolutely have love for you, but they're immature and they don't know how to show it. And mostly that love is inside and it's not expressed. Somebody is upset because in romance, there you go. You took your power back and now you're going in another direction is what I see. Advice for you. You have the Magician. Ooh, trust in your power. Trust in your ability. When you see your dreams coming true, believe in it. Okay. Yes. You know your value. You know your worth. There are certain aspects of yourself that you well, first off, you should never have to change for nobody is what he's saying. You should never have to change for somebody. Okay. You are just fine the way you are. If you change, it needs to be for you. And likewise, it's like you understand that you can't change nobody. And even if you want them to change for the better, you understand now, Taurus, like you can't make them change. That's still control issues. You can't control them even if it's for their good. Stop it. Just quit. Quit where you use the head, I heard. Okay, yeah, so there you are. You've been healing your heart. I see that you've been using your power to heal your heart and just checking in with the family. Again, not over obligating yourself to family because you're more about your stuff. your business, your career, your creative endeavors. You still checking in with them, having a family dinner every now and again, or at least spending some moments with them. But I see you overall, you're just realizing, look, y'all bitches better hurry up, because if I figure out how to clone me first, you're out of luck. Straight SOL, because I will marry me, is the way this feels right here. So it's like, and until that happens, yeah, you're completely courting yourself, whining and dining yourself. You finessing yourself. You getting dressed up so you smell good for yourself. Yeah, baby, it's a good thing. Now, what I also see happening here for somebody, you're drawing in a connection with a Scorpio energy, somebody who is long-term commitment energy for you. I see that for sure. You're going to know that this is the one because your heart energy, you're going to feel your heart chakra activated. And what they're showing me is, I didn't know what it was when it was first happening. When my daughter was old enough to run, she'd be running at me, and from like 10 feet away, I could feel it right here. It was like, it made me do this every time, like, ooh, like cringe. It's almost like butterflies on the swing. You ever get butterflies on your stomach when you're in the swing, right? It was almost like that, but it was in my heart. And it wasn't until I was later in my 30s, that was around, 19 years old, 20 years old, when my daughter was very little. And it lasted until she was a little bit older. But she would run at me with so much love that I could feel that love running so powerfully to me from so far away. I could feel it in my heart, and it was so intense, right? And so I feel like for you, Taurus, when you see this person, there's going to be a feeling in your heart chakra and it is going to be profoundly significant when it's the one. There'll be no doubts. There'll be no questions about it. Absolutely. This is, again, for a lot of Scorpio, or a lot of you, it's a Scorpio energy. But either way, even if it's for those who it's not a Scorpio energy, this is an experience that is going to be very different. It's going to be very wholesome, connected and compatible spiritually, mentally, emotionally, communication-wise connected, right? So in other words, there's a good free flow of communication. You got some that necessarily ain't the most pleasant thing. You still figure out how to get it out, say it out. You can hear one another out. This is a big deal. And there's even financial compatibility, which I've never heard that either before. Financial compatibility. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Financial compatibility. And so what they're showing me is this person has the ability to match you financially. So it's not like either one of you, there's no need for either to feel less than the other financially, because you're both able to bring the same thing to the table. And that's perfect for you. I hear that's perfect for you. And so it's like when there's a combining of these assets, whoa. And it's only going to grow. It's only going to grow. So it's interesting. So at some point, eventually, there'll be a combining of assets. Outcome energy for you in romance. We have the Star card here. So this is destiny. This is fate. For some of you, I heard there'll be, by next Aquarius season, there will be a wedding announcement, if not an actual wedding. But I also hear that this is a meeting. So I'm hearing this is a meeting that happens during this Aquarius season, which we are in right now until about somewhere around the 22nd-ish, 20th to 22nd, 21st. Nope, the 21st is inclusive, like 22nd, 23rd, 24th, something like that. I feel like this beautiful relationship that is unfolding in this Taurian energy, if this is yours, you need to understand that this is the balancing of the scales for you. This is beautiful because what it is you've been through so much pain and difficulty and challenges in the past, and the way you responded to them, you built yourself up, you changed your energy. So now this relationship is coming in a new energy for you, Taurus. So let's see overall, what is the guidance for Taurus from the words of clarity? It came right out the deck. The bottom of the deck, we have visualization. So you've been using your powers of visualization. The word of clarity that came out for you is clarity. So where things were foggy, you can now see clearly. Believe what you see and believe what your spirit is showing you. Let all of that work collectively for you. Let it work in harmony together for you. Let's go ahead and see what the Monology wants to add to your reading. What do we have for the Taurus collective, please? And thank you for the Taurus. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. If you didn't already, thank you for stopping and doing that now. I appreciate that reciprocal energies. Emotions are running high, super moon. I see in this card, what they're showing me is your heart chakra is lit up. And you know what? You have all the energy to ground that, what is on your heart. You have all that energy to ground it. And it is going to be grounded. It is going to be grounded. I mean, you the fixed earth sign, Taurus. You can stand your ground until that ground becomes what you want it to be, is what the way it's coming through. Let's see, what else do you have for Taurus, please, and thank you. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So if this is saying to me, you have the energy available to you to truly, with the emotions running high, it's a very powerful energy of materialization, manifestation. It's a magical energy. It's like when you're in that high emotional energy, woo, this is so true. Thank you. You know, you can create in a high vibration or in a low vibration. It's much easier to create in a higher vibration because there's so much more energy to it. And what they're saying to me is you're in this higher vibration and you are creating very powerfully. So it's like right now is the time to play the what if game. What if this happened? What if that happened? And make it all like magic poured all over your life. What would that look like? Play that game. Visualization is perfect for you right now. It's at the foundation of your deck. So you had some foggy ideas of what it might be like. You're like, oh, I think I'm going to buy me a business building one day. The foggy idea. Then you get the clarity, which was your overall suggested guidance for this time whenever you find this, right? The clarity is, and the building is 2 stories high, and it's got room for 10 separate business locations downstairs. There's an entire living quarters upstairs. Fill in the blanks. You see what I'm saying? That's the clarity. So now is a good time for you, excuse me, to cough it up. To cough up what? The details of the vision for your life, for what it is you want to use this high emotional energy that's running for you to manifest, to materialize, to realize, and to bring to fruition in your life. So let's see, what else do we have for Moonology for Taurus? Another message for the Taurus collective, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, look, take these two. The end of a tough cycle approaches. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So things are getting easier for you. It's about to get really, smoother waters are definitely here, but you have this ability to harness this creative energy right now. And that's why you're using the harnessing of the creative energy like in a way you haven't done before, because you don't learn so much from all this stuff. You figured out that what you call out comes back to you and you'll be guided to it. Okay. The final message for you, interestingly enough, this is the same card that when I had 4 fall out, I was like, I'll take these 2. And I put it back in the deck and there was like, nope, it's coming back to you. It's the same exact card. A time to give rather than take. So I think that all just happened because they wanted me to see how important this message was for you. It fell out and then I put it back, which I wasn't planning to do, but my hands just did it anyways. And then I shuffled again and it came out again. New moon in Virgo. Okay. So a time to give rather than to take. What do you have to give? What do you have to give? It's time for you to give. Oh, I heard. It's time for you to give what you got to give while you alive on this side of the dirt, so that you could give what you came here to. Your giving this is something to do with the energy of you The energy of who and what you are is what you're giving. Very, very powerful. Very, very beautiful. Let's go ahead and close out your reading now with a message from the universe has your back. What is the closing guidance you have? The universe got your back, your front, back, side to side, up, down, and all around. Taurus, let's see what you got. It fell out. One card, perfect. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Oh, Taurus. Remember how all the trigger work you've been doing, all the shadow work you've been doing. You've learned how to identify the guidance from your spirit based off the situations and circumstances that you're living and how to utilize them to benefit yourself. You're now driving your shadow with more mastery than you've ever had. That doesn't mean that that mastery is not going to continue to expand and develop even further. And remembering how to do this work, because this is very much like, so in hindsight and in review, that's what it feels like. It's like you already know this, so keep doing it as you move forward. So this is what I have for you at this time. Thank you for sharing this video with someone who you know needs it. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for all the love and the donations and the readings and everything that you do here with me. And check out the information below the box in the facts, okay? Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Laters.